Hello friends, and welcome to this new series on my channel where over the next few weeks I'll be sharing with you my journey of becoming a yoga teacher. Today is a big day because I'm starting my first ever yoga teacher training, and it's an online course. Something that I didn't expect to do because I've always thought that I would be doing an in-person course. But here we are. I'm about to start an online YTT with a company called YOGABODY, and I'll be studying for 8 weeks. We'll be meeting up for 5 days a week, 2 hours a day. So when I was making my own decision and when I was choosing my course, I couldn't find anyone who could share the real experience, the day-to-day experience of what it's like to be doing these courses online or in person. So this is why I've decided to film my own experience. I am scared, I am excited, so I guess I'm exactly in the right place. If you're ready as well, I hope that you will enjoy this and I hope that you will take away from this. Let's go. It's about to start.
Appropriate for his lessons. Relax your hands down and above the now. Look at this little boy. Then release it. And you can be just done one arm or one
Wow,
weight.
my first class is complete, and the time went by so quickly. It's been almost 3 hours, and we had a couple of hours of theory and practice as well, which is my favorite way to learn. We were learning about breathing and we learned about salutation A, and we already started teaching. This is like mind-blowing. It was straight into learning. That was a surprise because I was expecting that we would probably go through like an introduction, welcome, da 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 da. No, it was straight into this is how we stand, learn this. My absolutely favorite thing of the day was that we were taught a few poses. We were taught a couple of breathing techniques, and then we went into breakout rooms and we were asked to teach. And something that really helps me with overcoming that, being outside of comfort zone was when Lucas, the main teacher, said, allow yourself to teach, empower yourself, give yourself permission to teach. This is such a great lesson. After the class, I also had half an hour practice with my practice partner for the week. Apart from the 2-hour sessions every day, we're also meant to team up with one person from the course for a week at a time and practice what we learned with them. So this is our homework. I'm all pumped up. I'm not feeling very fatigued, but I was going to do a little bit of work after this, and I think that I'm just going to eat something and then relax and rest so that I'm ready for tomorrow.
With the next inhale, we'll bring our arms to the side and up, palms touch. The next exhale, forward fold, front hips beyond. Inhale. Exhale. Above your head.
It's end of day 2. I'm knackered and I'm still about to do a half an hour partner practice with Caroline from Scotland, and I'm so hungry as well. So I'm going to change my energy a little bit, refuel, and do the partner practice. Wow, I'm tired. I'm tired but happy. It's a strange feeling that I have now because before logging onto the class, I felt a bit of resistance. I don't know what it is. There is something that makes me want to resist. I do not want to think. I just want to jump into the practice and try and teach. If I make a mistake along the way, fine. That's part of this experience, and don't get hung up on it. The fear of making mistakes is something very familiar to me and something that stops me from doing a lot of things. So I would like to work on it, and I would like to not be afraid of making mistakes and not stop myself from doing things that I want to do just because of the fear of making it a fool out of myself, you know? End of day 3. I am feeling a little bit unmotivated. I can feel that resistance inside me again, and it makes me feel just maybe uninspired. That's the word. I think it's a combination of things. I think the main factor that I'm coming to realize is making me feel this way is the fact that I am not used to the yoga style of the teachers at the course. I guess I miss a little bit that element of embracing the philosophy behind yoga and embracing a little bit of that spiritual elements that normally it would be associated with. The only factor that is making me feel a little bit discouraged is the fact that the group is large. There are, I think, I can see, I'm just looking actually at the Telegram group, and there are 66 members, and normally there are between 40 and 50 people logged on to the classes. Sometimes I think even more from what I've seen in the last 3 days. So this means that the classes are packed, right? Like, we're muted for the entire class. We haven't had the chance to speak yet, apart from when we are broken into groups and we go into, what do you call them, breakaway rooms or something like that. Then we speak to each other, and that's the time for connection. And these are my favorite times, really. These are the times when I feel very uncomfortable because this is when we practice and we are outside our comfort zone. But I really like that. I really like those moments because it's an opportunity to speak and to exchange experiences. So I do feel a little bit strange that because of the fact that we are just listeners and we cannot ask questions. And the last thing from the kind of like the negativity that I am feeling today, the last thing is that it's I feel like, yeah, I guess doing this kind of course whilst working is a bit difficult because it kind of like it takes away from the beauty of it and from the how unique this time is, because it kind of like becomes a bit of a chore, you know, like at the end of the day, okay, 2 hours, we're practicing, we're repeating the same stuff, and then, you know, you've got your partner practice as well, and it kind of feels like, it feels a bit rushed. This is how I'm honestly feeling today. So not super positive, not super inspired. I definitely learned something today, but I'm just connecting with all these other feelings from kind of like the other bag, the not so pretty bag. And I think it's good to do that. Oh my god, today we're talking about flexibility and tight hamstrings.
Shoulders into your ears in rock.
Day 4 is an absolute killer. We had a short introduction, a short workshop on flexibility and how flexibility is different from strength. We talked about yin and yang energy, and we went over ragdoll A and ragdoll B. And we went through so many freaking sun salutes A and sun salutes B that my entire body is aching. I've cancelled my pattern practice for tonight, and I'm about to just go into a hot bath and relax my muscles. My muscles are screaming and my stomach is sore. This morning I woke up at 5 a.m. 4:30 actually. I woke up at 4:30, but I got up at 5 a.m. unwillingly, not on purpose. And I had to take a nap during the day, so I felt fatigued the entire day. And now this kick in the butt. So yeah, absolutely my body needs a rest. No, but my back hurts so much. It's the day after that killer session of hundreds of sun A's and B's, and it's lunchtime and I'm going to bed. I'm going to have like 45 minute nap because I'm just so tired and my muscles are aching, and I've taken ibuprofen. I'm knackered. I don't know how I'm gonna do the session after work tonight, but let's hope I'm gonna be alive enough. Starting with your hips, go all the way down to the floor, touch the floor with your fingertips, exhale. On an inhale, arms up and above your head, look up. Exhale, forward fold, fingers touch the ground. Inhale, flat back, look up. Exhale, lift, hop or step to high plank. Lower halfway. Inhale, lift your heart up, look up, upward facing dog. Exhale, roll over your toes. Downward facing dog. Inhale, step your right foot in between your hands. Pivot your back foot. Inhale, arms up and above your hands. Prayer pose. Warrior one in prayer position. Exhale. End of week one. As expected, I've gone through a whole spectrum of different emotions, from loving the course to hating the course, from feeling exhausted to feeling elated. There was pain. I haven't cried yet, so no tears, but there was incredible happiness as well and satisfaction. I'm really happy overall with how this week has gone, although the size of the group is something that I'm not really happy about. I think that the group is too big, and the fact that we can't speak to the teachers, we can only speak to each other, is just a little bit strange. The most brilliant part of this course, hands down, is the fact that already on day one you start teaching. I think this is outstanding, and this course definitely deserves the credit for the fact that it's absolutely teaching focused. There is a lot of things that I need to work on, but I am so incredibly happy with my progress, and I'm really proud of myself. End of week one. Let's see what happens next week.